Why don't I know what day it is? Oh man. Hello, Frank Romero here, and today is Sunday, January 13th. That means 12 days of my juice fast is complete. I have 2 more days, and then I'll be moving on to fresh fruits and vegetables primarily. I have great news. Weighed myself, still under 200 pounds. So yesterday wasn't a fluke, and that's a good thing. Um, Today I had a very good run. I didn't do my typical trail, my Sunday trail run, but I did have a good run. It was about 6 to 7 miles, and it started off with a nice, easy run, and then it moved on to a little bit more um, impromptu workout. Unfortunately, I forgot my heart monitor, so I don't know exactly how many calories I burned, but I was out there for about 2 hours. It didn't get me the miles that I wanted for a Sunday, but it did get me working different muscles. That's because while I was out there, I found a pile of cut trees, and I decided just to pick up a log and take it for a walk with me. And the log was about 35, 45 pounds. Um, and the awkwardness of carrying the log um, just put a whole nother twist to my workout. I carried that with me for a mile, mile and a half, and it started working my core, it started working my shoulders, my traps are sore. So, uh, great workout today. Can't wait to do it again sometime, but definitely need to focus on getting my miles in. I don't know why, but this is the second Sunday that I didn't do a healthy thing, and that was I didn't have a lot of calories today. I like I mentioned last week, I don't like running with anything in my stomach, so I decided just to have some coconut water for breakfast and then go out for my run. Obviously, coconut water is just not enough calories to sustain a long run, so I should have definitely had something for breakfast, but I have to figure that one out. Maybe something light, like a light juice, would probably do me well. So I guess you would consider the coconut water breakfast, and for lunch I had another coconut water. Yeah, not smart, but that's what I had, and I wasn't hungry at any time. And then for dinner, I had my Mamba juice, and I'll drink that for the next few hours and go to bed. I did make a Mamba juice video as I said I was going to last week. Um, that should be posting soon, and hopefully you'll enjoy it as much as I do. I'm telling you, that Mamba juice, I'll give it all the credit for me no longer drinking coffee. I used to drink a big, I think it was the largest that Dunkin' Donuts offers. I would drink about 2 of those a day, and uh, once I started juicing, I cut coffee altogether out of my diet, replaced it with a lot of different juices, but primarily the Mamba juice. So I usually have the Mamba juice for breakfast. It's high in calories, it's absolutely delicious, and it definitely gives you the energy. So if you're looking for something that is going to give you a lot of energy for the day, put the coffee away, put the teas and the sweet energy drinks away. You should try the Mamba juice. Like I said last time, try it at least once. And if you love it, great. And if you don't, at least you tried. But removing all the stimulants out of your body and going with fresh fruits and vegetables is definitely the way to go. So today, I'd like to answer 2 questions that I've recently received. First is about the equipment that I use. My juicer is a Breville Fountain Plus, and for my blender, it is a Ninja Pro 1000. I have had the Breville for over a year now, and recently my Cuisinart blender, the motor went, and I went with the Ninja. I was torn between the Ninja and the Vitamix. But man, they're expensive. I could not fathom spending that much money on a blender. But so I went with the Ninja. It was a little bit cheaper, and the container was plenty big for what I do, and I was happy with it. I'm happy with it now. So the second thing I'd like to answer is regarding protein. I know I went on a big rant about protein and eating meat and eating animal product in order to get the protein, but this is not going to be a rant. This is a for anyone that is interested in living a healthy lifestyle. I would encourage you to adopt the philosophy that I've adopted, and that is fresh fruits and vegetables will help you, not hurt you. And there's more to fresh fruits and vegetables than there are to animal products. Now, you can get your protein from animals if that's your choice. This answer is specific to getting your protein from alternative sources outside of animal. Now, I'm not going to list everything. Google is your friend. I'm sure there's plenty of smarter people out there that can answer about protein. Here are a few of my favorite alternative protein sources. So first, it's beans and nuts. So beans and nuts are chock full of protein, and they are high in fat. So I try not to eat a lot of beans and nuts, but I will use them several times a week. Now, my favorite beans that I use are kidney beans, lima beans, and soybeans. Now, they are high in protein, but like I mentioned, they do contain some fat in there. Healthy fat, but too much of anything is bad, right? So, except for fruits and vegetables. As for the nuts, I usually stay with cashews, pistachios, peanuts, a little bit. Again, high in fat, really high in calories, but mostly I stick with almonds. Just raw almonds, unsalted. They're probably the best. And at first I was so used to eating salty peanuts and pistachios that it took a while for me to get used to having just the raw almonds. But after a while, like everything else, it grows on you, and now I love them. I haven't had them in 12 days, 13 days now, so I can definitely go for some almonds. Not that I've thought about it, but just because I mentioned it now I'm like, I haven't had almonds in a while. It's probably something that I'm going to add to my diet at the end of the week. Now, the vegetables that I use throughout the course of a week that are really high in protein, and I use them often. They're corn, spinach, asparagus, cauliflower, and broccoli. Now, there are other things out there, for example, kale, but I don't eat kale a lot. I usually will juice kale and I'll eat the other ingredient. Now, if you want the ultimate source of non-animal based protein, here's the big secret, and I wish everyone knew this secret. Spirulina. Look it up, YouTube it, Google it, but spirulina is awesome. It is a blue-green algae found in fresh water, and if you get it organic, you just can't go wrong as a great source of protein. Now what I'll do is add that spirulina to any of my juices or smoothies, and I've just amplified the protein quality of that drink. Again, it's not that I'm protein deficient, especially after a hard workout you can't go wrong with some good spirulina in your juice. There you have it. The cat's out of the bag. Spirulina. Take your tubs of whey and casein isolates and you take them, throw them out. Check out the spirulina. I get mine from nuts.com. Let them know Frank sent you. No, but they're great. Their service is ridiculous. I can't even believe how quick their turnaround. I swear I feel like they're outside my door sometimes. I place an order and everything is just right there. So nuts.com, organic spirulina, great source of protein. And that's it. Check out my Mamba juice recipe and also my tropical blast recipe I posted yesterday. And let me know what you think.